Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkieman here. Welcome back to another episode of this FIFA 21 career mode here with Crystal Palace. And we've got an action-packed episode again. The January transfer window is open, so I don't know what's going to happen in this. I don't intend to do much business, although in real life, Adam Armstrong has been approached by Palace. It looks like that deal might actually get done. So we will scout him and hopefully the deal gets done. I'm nervy to go in for the deal, although I think Adam Armstrong would be a great player for us. I'm nervy to make the transfer in case it falls flat, but a 23-year-old striker would be great. Now, it's kind of perfect for us because it looks like he's already made the move to Ghent, so signing him at the start of next season looks like it's probably going to be the smartest move for us, but I'm quite happy with the idea of signing Adam Armstrong. I think he's a good young English striker, done very well in the Championship, could do well for us in the Premiership. Kind of suits what kind of signings we're trying to make anyway. We already have to bring in a couple of players next season simply because they were already out on loan this year. So maybe Adam Armstrong is the next one to come in here at Palace. Just a little bit of transfer news for the league now. Of course, he's gone to Borussia Dortmund in real life. I think it's an unbelievable transfer, but Daniel Marlin will be joining Arsenal in this save, which is just going to make them ultimately even stronger. He's such a good player. Oh, he's such a good player. Arsenal have got themselves a brilliant talent there for 42.9 mil. Transfer bid for Burnley for Eze, which we're just initially going to reject. Now, again, how we do these series, if I get realistic bids in from big sides that are bigger than the club that we're at, we do usually accept them. But this season, I don't see us letting go of Eze anyway, regardless. Definitely not to Burnley, and definitely not for 23.6 million. Freiburg have shown interest in Eddie Nketiah, which is a shame because I'd really like Eddie. I mean, we can still pick him up, but I think with the Adam Armstrong deal looking likely to be done, there's no point in signing him now. I am going to quick sim this Leeds game. I don't want to play against Leeds. I've got to be honest. I just don't want to play against Leeds. Doesn't hurt as much if I'm not the one to do the damage. We do get the victory as expected. Tavernier and Batshuayi again with another goal. Harrison for Leeds. Yeah, it just doesn't quite hurt as much if I'm not the one inflicting that damage. Loan offer with an option to buy Christian Benteke. I kind of feel like I wouldn't mind accepting this. We will negotiate. Let's see how much they're willing to pay transfer fee-wise. They want us to pay some of his wages, which, I mean, is acceptable, but I'd like it to be at least 50-50, right? Surely they can. Okay, they don't want to accept that. All right, well, we'll see what transfer fee it'll be. It's got to be the right amount of money. 3.5 million. To be fair, that's not too far off. I'm going to try and up it a little bit to 4.2. I mean, that's not a bad deal if we're being 100% honest. Will they stretch? They won't. They're pretty set in their ways with what they're willing to pay, but we are going to accept that for 30-year-old Christian Benteke. Barely seen a sniff in the team this year. It only makes sense to let him go and move on and see how he can do applying his trade elsewhere. I am tempted now to bring in another striker, but Eddie Nketiah maybe. The big one is getting that wage off. When you're paying someone 43.5 and they're not even starting, they're barely seeing any football. It's just a big wage to have on the books. This is going to be the starting 11 for this Villa game here. It's basically the strongest starting 11. I'm really starting to enjoy using Bayer, so he's going to get in the starting 11 today. Of course, Jack Grealish is still at Aston Villa, although he has just moved for a record fee in real life. Hopefully, he doesn't cause us too many problems in today's game. This shouldn't be easy. Slow start to this game here, but surprisingly this season, Palace managing to muscle themselves into 8th place so far this season. How long can we stay there, though? That's the question. It's very tight with teams around us. It only takes one loss and a few teams to get some wins. We've had some... I mentioned it last time out. We've had some easier games of recently. This is a good opportunity, and Ollie Watkins scores it. That's a very, very good opportunity there for Watkins, and he'll make it 1-0 Aston Villa, and a mountain to climb already for the Palace side. But I mentioned it before, we've had a bit of a good run. Over this Christmas period, we're having a really good run of games that are more winnable. As we hit the crunch time of the season, we're going to be playing a lot of the bigger sides where it's going to become a lot more difficult to pick up results. Oh, Jack Grealish might be played in here. Guaita needs to get out there, and he does. That's a brilliant save. Can we do here? I need to find the right pass. Milivojevic, he's going to turn with it, and Jean-Philippe Mateta might have to run on here. Mateta is going to be a hard angle. Can he get this back across? Zaha, and we'll try and whip a crossing as well, and it's blocked. Can Batshuayi just knock it down? Every opportunity here, and we're going to end up with a corner, putting the pressure now on Villa. Well, let's see if we can get anything from this corner. We haven't scored one yet. Mateta, and it's over the bar. We're really starting to liven up, though. He needs options. He's got one in Eze. Eze is a great option to have as well. Can Eze do now? It's great work. Eze! Oh, tries to go to that far post. Nice opportunity. He hasn't really had the goal-scoring prowess. We are retraining him on his shooting. Oh, that is close. But he's very, very slick on the ball, is Eze. I'm really enjoying using him. I think the question is going to be, as the series goes on, how long can we keep him at Palace? Traore now. That's a lovely ball across. Watkins is blocked. He's going to get the rebound and score it. Villa have been the better side, I suppose, coming forward. We've been a little bit wasteful, and now we're being punished. That's a brace for Ollie Watkins. We just couldn't get the ball away from them. The deflection landed perfectly to him, and it's a banging finish right in that far corner. Then the home team, they have the lead, and they've just made it even bigger. It's going to be tough for us to score two, to be fair. We're going to go in at the half, 2-0 down, and a really big mountain to climb now here. I did say, as we start to come up against some of the better sides in the league, we're always going to find it more difficult. Ollie Watkins has been very good in this one today so far. Not the greatest of Ollie Watkins' faces, though. Milivojevic now. He's been sent through. Play that one across. Batshuayi then finds Mateta, and he's offside. I thought I'd played it at the wrong time. Mayer seems to have picked up an injury as well. How far off is he? I'm not even sure he's off. I've got to be honest, I'm not even sure he's off there. That's interesting line work. Jetro Willems now. Needed help. He's going to get it in the form of Batshuayi. Batshuayi now plays that one. I thought that was perfect timing. Elise, the ball across is just not good enough. Need more pace on it. Just needed whip on it. We've got a free kick here for Villa, but it's just not been our day, has it? They've been the better side. They've been the more clinical team, and to be fair, when we've had opportunities, when we've broken, it's not been good enough. And we might actually get some space here for Elise. The touch has to be good. The touch was fairly decent, but it wasn't good enough. And Elise's come on the pitch and not really done anything for us, although he wins it back there. We'll have it back again. Batshuayi. Can we do here? Absolutely nothing. And that's been the tale of this game for us going forward. There goes the full-time whistle, and a thoroughly good performance from Aston Villa, and a thoroughly brutal performance from ourselves. Just not the usual Palace performance, really. We just didn't have anything going for us. Didn't have anything about us, and I wouldn't say we were bad defensively. I think Ollie Watkins just was in the right place at the right time a couple of times. But yeah, bit devastated by that, but we move on. We'll put some thought into it, especially after that game. And I really don't want to miss out on Eddie Nketiah. I don't want him to go to Freiburg and us miss out on him. So I'm going to put a bid in for him now. He did cost us 10 million, but I think worth every penny. 40,000 on the wages. 4-year contract here. Important squad role, 75 rated already. Yeah, it just boosts those options. We're playing 4-4-2, and I'm quite enjoying that formation. I don't see us changing it anytime soon. So while we're playing 2 up top, only having 2 strikers in Batshuayi and Mateta, it wasn't going to work. So Eddie coming in really does help us there, having that rotational striker. Interesting starting 11 for this one against Liverpool. So it doesn't get any easier for us. It just gets harder. We've had to rotate a little bit because of tired legs. Eze's going to play through the centre of the park today because he could do that, which is a great addition for him. And yeah, we'll just see how we get on. Again, I see these as kind of free hits. Let's just give it a good game and see what we could do. They've signed Luka Modric, Sabitzer. They've got even better. Nicolas Sula. It's going to be tough. Well, Liverpool have to come to Selhurst Park for this one, and we're certainly not going to make it easy for them. They are top of the league, though, at the moment. It just makes it difficult, doesn't it? You've seen the squad. You know how good they are. Top of the league. We need some good performances from the likes of Wilfried Zaha, Michy Batshuayi. And the centre of the park are going to have to be good. Milivojevic. He didn't have a great game against Villa. I need a better game today. Look at that. Top goal-scoring team and some. Tough. Although he did give Spurs a good game. And I think they were the top goal-scoring team in the league at the time. Well, Mohamed Salah will fire that one forward to Luka Modric. We will defend nicely. I feel like Eze in this centre mid role might actually end up being really good for us. I might potentially look to retrain him there. He can kind of play it already, so it's not a big stress. Like he's comfortable to play in this position, but I mean, he could certainly be a threat in that position going forward. He's got a lot of skill on the ball. Roberto Firmino now against Adebayo. Fabinho. I mean, when you look at the two squads, it's quite clear to see whose squad is better, but it is quite obvious, isn't it? Liverpool and should be, to be fair, by rights, quite far and far above the level of player we've got at our team, apart from maybe Wilfried Zaha. Well, they've been marking us very well early game, and now we've found Elise. The problem is does he have the pace? I think he does have the pace, and it's going to be all about the ball in, and it's not the right ball in. Seems to be a little bit all at sea in certain situations. What a pass that is to Sadio Mane. And what a save. Is he going to get a rebound? Surely it's at the top of the crossbar from Sabitzer. Woo! That was close. He's dinked that near enough. Perfect. The number 7 there for Liverpool. This is a really nice little dink, but we get a bit lucky. Good save initially from the Mane opportunity. Try now. Milivojevic. He might play in Riedwald. He has played in Riedwald. Can he score? He can. And he should have been looking to move the ball to Michy. I don't know why he thought, yeah, I'm going to try and score this. Probably for me now. I was going to find Luka Modric. And that ball back in was lovely. Great play by Tompkins, though, to hold him up. We're getting a bit lucky, I have to be honest. We're getting just a little bit lucky at this moment in time. Mitchell's done really well up against Salah today. And that is a beautiful pass. And can Elise set through Batshuayi? He can, but it's Virgil van Dijk. So what did you expect? Oh, bad ball there by Tompkins. Mohamed Salah now. Good footwork from him. That's lovely footwork and a goal. That's just what Mohamed Salah can do. It was a mistake. The high press from Liverpool's really caused us problems today. And, I mean, I can't really put much blame on it. It felt like it was only a matter of time. It felt like it was coming. Just on the edge of half-time, there's still a score. But it's only one. We have had a few opportunities. None of them have been great, let's be honest. But we have had a couple of opportunities. Maybe we can fashion some out. If we could take a point away from this game, I'd be really happy. Let's see what they can do now at the start of this second half. I mean, Luka Modric has been a nightmare. But Mitchell, again, just showing he's got a bit of quality. Oh, that might be good, though, now. Because Eze is a danger. He's got Elise now out wide. This could be massive. Elise's still got it. He's going to try and whip it back. We'll take the corner. My options were drying up very quickly there for who to pass it to in the box. Wilfried Zaha. It's not a bad bit of a run there from Batshuayi. He's going to play that back out to Wilfried Zaha. He's going to try and slide it back in. Wasn't the right move. Putting some pressure on now, and Liverpool are going to make another sub. Virgil van Dijk now coming off. Ben Davies coming on. Is this? Well, this could cause them problems, because as far as I'm concerned, that might leave us open. If we could have found that pass to Batshuayi, it would have surely resulted in a goal. That's nice play now for Elise. If he pulls it back, he does. It's smart, and Davies makes a tackle that stops a goal. That surely would have been a goal. Eze now making a bit of a run. Can he do? I'm going to play that back to Mitchell. And he's just not the man you want taking that shot, is he? But that surely would have been a goal if it weren't for Davies. Questioning why Van Dijk was brought off, but Davies has done just as good a job. Elise still. Elise, he's not the man you want there, is he? He's got no end product at the moment. I'm sure he'll get there, but Elise's end product right now is just non-existent. I couldn't cut inside there, which was a real shame. Well, quite the defensive masterclass today from Liverpool. There was just inches where they made the right tackles, whether it was Van Dijk or then Davies that came on. And unfortunately for us, we created a lot down the left-hand side, and Elise just at this stage has zero end product. I struggle to even cut inside with him, which we can do with Eze. Hopefully, he'll improve our time, though, will Elise. And so will we. No shame in losing 1-0 to Liverpool. I did mention we've had it a little bit easy up until now, and Liverpool, and now Chelsea. This is going to be difficult. It's just a tough run of games. So this will be the starting 11. Eddie Nketiah coming in for his first start for the club. Maya returns to the centre midfield, and we return to a 4-4-2. Just to try and give us a bit more attacking impetus. Yet to score in this episode. I don't want to go a full episode without scoring a goal. But, I mean, that Liverpool game, there was a few near misses that I think we should have done better with. Well, Chelsea fans will be happy to see this. Timo Werner, top goal scorer in the Premiership. Is that a sign of the future? I always did say he'd come good, but top goal scorer with 17 so far this season. And that's who we're coming up against. And this has been a real tough episode, but I knew this was coming. I knew we just had a nice run of games and a nice run of teams we were playing against. I knew this kind of run of games was coming up. where we were going to struggle for points and we were going to slip down the table. It was always expected with the squad we've got. But let's give it a real good go today. Tongue twisted against Chelsea. See how Eddie and Nketiah gets on as well. Campaign to remember, 32. 17 goals, projected 25. Although I don't know how sure that is because Batshuayi was projected 20. So I'm not sure FIFA's nailed that. But Timo Werner is certainly on course for that 25 goal mark. Early Chelsea free kick now. Be whipped in. I think they're going to be really dangerous today, Chelsea. I'm not going to lie. I think they're going to cause me all kinds of problems. And they pressed me early there. But luckily for us, Kiate is back in the back line, which fills me with some confidence at least. James Tavernier now. He'll be able to play in Wilf. Can Wilfred do? Can Wilfred do? He's going to whip it in. It's nowhere near Batshuayi. Sebastian Coates as well, if you remember. I can't believe Chelsea have him. It's so strange. But we can get a bit of revenge in this one. They did beat us in the last episode, albeit in the cup with minor rotation. We're going to have a decent free kick position here now. And I remember Eze scoring a screamer against Leeds. See what he can do here against Chelsea. It's going to have to be tight to the post. It's awful. Timo Werner now coming forward. Surely for 1-0 and Kovacic slides it home. Timo with the assist. Did feel like it was coming. It's been all Chelsea in the early stages of this game, let's be honest. Look at that big gap for them to play into. Tosin tries to fill it. Oh, was it Kiate? It was Kiate. Kovacic in the end. Oh, that's great play from Timo Werner again to Kovacic, and it's well blocked, but they're still on the football. James. Kovacic now causing problems. Mason Mount, and we will manage to win it back with Tavernier for what, all of a second. And we just cannot stop the onslaught at the minute from Chelsea. Every time I think we've won the football back, we haven't. And they keep it. And again, it's just all Chelsea here. All Chelsea. All the way. We can't do anything. And if they do get past you, they're dangerous. As Mason Mount's shot there is saved by Guaita. Well, another corner for Chelsea. And it's been about 15 minutes in this game. As Timo Werner goes close. Where we haven't even touched the football, I don't think. It's all Chelsea, this, boys. It's all Chelsea. And Timo goes very close there. Brilliant save. There was a man on the post. This is their 5th corner. Madness, right? That's their 5th corner. Let's make it 6 corners just for goodwill. And the clock isn't even ticking down here, which is the worst part. We've lost it in the box, and eventually it's blocked. Zaha gets to it, and we just... The onslaught is there. You've got players like Sebastian Coates winning the ball back for Chelsea. It does mean now, though, he's out of position. Can we create something? Maybe here. Eze. But he is going to come up against Reece James. You've got to remember that they've only got the one. Maya now. I thought that was for Eddie Nketiah. It wasn't. That pass from Tavernier should have been for him. But it just wasn't quite good enough. The half-time whistle goes. And it's Chelsea with the lead. Just like it was in the cup game. It kind of feels like this is Chelsea's match. It's definitely felt this way. 8 shots for Chelsea, 6 on target, 66% possession, 34% for ourselves. So it's felt that way. It's felt like it's been all Chelsea. Oh, Timo Werner's just absolutely done the back line. And surely he scores this. What a save. What a save that is from Guaita, keeping us in this match. Timo Werner blew past everybody there. That's Batshuayi now. Oh, Mayer's making the run, but Eddie Nketiah just can't thread the ball through. That is world-class defending from Thiago Silva, stopping that kind of pass. Here they come again, Chelsea. Timo Werner, Pulisic. What another save that is from Guaita. We are hanging on by a thread. Chelsea now with a corner. I think they might go short. They haven't. They tried to fool us again. Sebastian Coates is in there, but no cigar. Timo Werner now. N'Golo Kante, of course, causing us problems. Last time we played against them. This time that's saved by Guaita. Milivojevic now. He waited too long. I think he's offside. Yeah. We just waited too long to play it. That'll be it. Luka Milivojevic is last act. We're going to bring on Jamie Shackleton, but Jean-Philippe Mateta up top as well. Eddie Nketiah will come off. Bit of a tough first game for him, really. Won it here. Timo Werner's still got that. Ziyech. Back to Werner. Surely. He's always coming. Timo's been too good for us today. Chelsea have been too good for us today. To be honest with you, I'm shocked how long we've managed to hold off before they got another. He just gets a bit lucky, nicks it back off of Kouate, and then he's in. And he gets even a little bit luckier because Guaita nearly saves it. Jamie Shackleton's been found here. Jamie Shackleton, he's not been on the pitch long, but what is that, Shaq? He's usually so composed. He's completely miskicked it. He won't want to watch that one back. Mayer now. Will he make the same mistake as Shackleton? Oh, he doesn't. Naily slots it home. He's going to be fuming. We've crafted a few opportunities as the game's gone on. Ah, great save from Kepa. Chelsea coming forward again now. Ziyech, that's lovely to Kante, and what a save that is from Guaita. Well, the pain and suffering is over. Chelsea will win here at home at Stamford Bridge. A 2-0 victory. To be honest with you, it could have been a lot more. I'm a little bit gutted because of the 2 late chances we had. Shackleton just has to do better in that situation. I'm sure he'll improve. And Mayer as well. You know, maybe he should be slotting that home. But at the end of the day, that's what happens when you've got centre mids breaking through and not strikers. The ball to Batshuayi just needed to be that little bit better from Luka Milivojevic. It is one of them. You know, I don't expect to win these games, and nor do I really want to win them, especially if we win them. I want them to be difficult, as they should be, because we're not that good of a side at the moment. I think we might have nailed the sliders for the moment. 3 shots from us, 1 on target, 13 from Chelsea, 9 on target. That was tough. Well, very uneventful end, unfortunately, to the transfer window for us. We never really wanted to do much business in this January one because we did so much business in the summer. I'm happy with the squad where it is at the moment. So that will be the end of this window. We might have a decision to make soon with Jeffrey Schlupp. He's just not happy with the amount of game time he's getting this season. It's just fallen a bit difficult for him because we signed Jetro Willems as well as playing the youngster, I think it's Mitchell. He's just not really found the game time. And of course, on the left wing, we've been playing Elise and Eze. So I think Schlupp will probably be added to the transfer list. Right, boys, so here we go. This is going to be the way that we end this episode by taking on Brentford. We've had a real rough run. It's been a real tough run of games. I think Liverpool, Chelsea, Villa, like, it's been a tough run of games over this period. We're finally going to be facing a team that is more, well, they're freshly promoted. They're in 19th. We have now dropped down to 11th, which was expected. Let's see how we get on today. We've rotated a little bit. Shackleton starts, Van Bergen starts, and Eddie Nketiah starts, as well as Ferguson. But I think we're good enough to get wins against teams like Brentford, for sure. Coming forward now, Brentford here. Early stages. It's been a poor start to the game. Well, he's easily done James Tompkins there, hasn't he? Although Tompkins managed to stay with him. Mitchell Williams can't do anything about that. It will land to Tompkins. It's been a bit of a rough start, and that is going to be handy for us to be able to play that ball. Eze. He's got zero help, though, hasn't he? He's got zero help. That was my biggest issue there. He's managed to pull that back. Jamie Shackleton now with the shot. It's blocked. I thought I was in then. I thought that was going to be curling into the top corner, and we'd be celebrating another Shaq goal. Batshuayi's done it again there with Eze. Again, Eze's just wondering where his help is. Batshuayi now. Milivojevic. Back to Batshuayi. The options just aren't very good for us at the moment. Jamie Shackleton. Van Bergen. Can he score? He can. Beautiful goal. Absolutely beautiful. Exactly what we needed. Getting a goal finally. Finally. Our first goal of the episode. Van Bergen as well with a goal, which is great for the young Dutch lad. Nice ball from Shackleton as well. Lovely link up. We'll take that 1-0. Oh, mistake made. Play that to Eddie Nketiah. He tries to slide that one over. Van Bergen's going to get it. Van Bergen's touch is beautiful. He's so quick. He's so quick. Pulls it back. Shackleton. Saved. Batshuayi. And there we go. And there we go. 2-0 Crystal Palace. Batshuayi with another goal. Thought it was going to be Shackleton's. Mitchell Van Bergen really showing what he can do in this one. He's been absolutely a nightmare for them to deal with. I mean, it's a tap-in for Batshuayi, but he's been a nightmare for the opposition to deal with. Exactly what we need from him. 2 goals to the good at half-time here at Selhurst Park, and exactly what we need for Palace. Exactly what we need. Just waiting for the right position. Oh, Jamie Shackleton. Surely this time Jamie Shackleton tries to pull it across to Eddie Nketiah. Tried to be unselfish. You imagine that's purely because of the miss earlier on in the episode. He should have taken that on. That could have been another goal for him. Could have been another goal for us as well, giving us that cushion today. Played it fantastically to Eze. What can he do? If I know Eze correctly, I can cut inside, and I can. And I'm still going to have runners. And Eze's still got it. And it lands to Batshuayi. What a save. Let's see what we can do from this corner. Batshuayi, of course, the target. And just over the bar. Yet to score a corner this season, actually. At least he's done brilliant there. He's going to loft that one in. Eddie Nketiah. Unlucky. Batshuayi. Oh, what a save. And that's not a good look, though. Batshuayi still down. Get up. Get up, Mitchie. Let's hope that this isn't going to be a long injury. The bad news is Mitchie's going to have to come off. Jean-Philippe Mateta will come on, but it's going to be a horrendous end to our season if we don't have Batshuayi. I'm going to be honest with you. It could be a real tough end to the season if he's out for it. Oh, mistake made now. Ivan Toney. It's a great tackle from James Tompkins. Managed to land back at the feet. The Damsgaard. And Mitchell gets back there and stops the goal. And that will be the full-time whistle here. Crystal Palace will win this one 2-0. But the big one, how badly injured was Michy Batshuayi? That is the big question now at the moment. It really is, because he's been fantastic for us this season. Let's remember Van Bergen had a great performance in this one, but let's hope that man's not too badly injured. Well, good news, Mitchell Van Bergen now can play at right mid, which I'm very happy about. We will swap the positional role there. I mean, he could play there anyway, but now he can officially play there. And I will, what will we put him on? He's quick enough, so I'm going to put him on wide playmaker. The big question, of course, is how long will he be injured? And Michy Batshuayi has gone and broken his toe, boys. 3 months. It doesn't change my mind. I think we're still going to be picking this man up permanently next season. He's been too good for us this year. But with him being out 3 months, surely that's the rest of the season now. He spends out on the sideline, absolutely gutted. And that could really hurt our season. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's it. He is out now for the rest of the season. Devastating news for him. This is probably the best season he's had in the Premiership, I would have said. He's on 13 goals. We're currently in 10th place on 41 points. But the problem is, we've lost our goal scorer. We've definitely lost our goal scorer. And someone's going to have to step up, and I don't know if we've got the quality for that. And a couple of bad results, we can soon find ourselves down in 12th, which isn't the end of the world. We wanted mid-table, and we are slap bang mid-table at the minute. I'm just very worried now where the goals are going to come from, to be honest with you. Brighton down there with 9. Brighton still haven't won a game. I hope you're not watching this, Flicky. Brighton still have not won a game. Norwich now in the drop zone, as well as Brentford. But wow, I don't think I've seen that before. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate the support as per usual. If you did enjoy it, make to smash the like button. You know what I mean. And please hit subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will see you in the next one, where we try and get through this season now without our top goal scorer.